What's going on, guys? And for the win here, we are back with our franchise mode as the Vancouver Canucks. And we're going to take a look at any player retirements there may be. Okay, Stamkos didn't retire. I thought Stamkos would retire, but he did not. Okay, so Stamkos wants to stick around. I don't know that we'll sign him. We'll have to take a look. We might, but I don't know. He might just decline too much. Okay, Sidney Crosby retires on Tampa. Voracek retires, which is hilarious. Sidney Crosby retires on Tampa, and the Pittsburgh Penguins just got the first overall pick. So what, they get another fucking Crosby? God damn it. Okay, so the draft this year might be decent, but the draft next year I'm pretty sure will be insanely strong. As the way I think it goes, oh wow, yeah, it could be insanely strong. Like, sometimes the game will predict, like, who's gonna retire, but often, when you, like... So, I've had a lot of people and, like, kind of ask me or, you know, theorize about what makes a good draft. Like, could it be the guys who retire this year or something like that? If I exited back and loaded the save and reloaded it, some of the retirements would be different. Like, maybe Crosby wouldn't retire, maybe some other people wouldn't retire. So I think the people who retire this year will influence the draft for next year. I think maybe that has a bigger influence on it than the other thing. But I could be wrong, but that's just what it feels like. Okay, Anderson, Mason Jones, so a couple goalies here. Anyway, that's I'm just gonna touch base on that because I've seen a few people comment that or ask me about that. So maybe we'll go into more detail at some other time. But here we are at the draft. We just won the Stanley Cup. I think we have a couple first rounders here in this draft, so we might be able to move up slightly. We'll have to see. Maybe. How's my luck for getting another franchise player? Probably not that good. Yeah, I don't have anything really. This guy's guaranteed elite. Right, and everyone else I don't know anything about. So, yeah, unfortunately, don't know too much about him. But this guy, guaranteed elite sniper, looks pretty good. Yeah, it's looking like that guy's going to take a while to develop here. Then this guy's going to be top 9 by the looks of it. Couple top 4 guys. Okay, so this could drop off pretty quick. Where are our picks? I see top 6 guys, yeah, and then guaranteed top 4 guy. We were more looking for defensemen here, as I remember. So what kind of picks do we have? Can we move up? I think we did have a couple first rounders. Maybe that was, I know we did last year. I don't remember if we did this year. Let's see. Yeah, but they're not that great. It's ours and Toronto's, basically. So we can maybe move up, but not too much. Then we have 2 seconds. So, okay. Well, let's see here. I'm just going to check out some of our players here. I know we were scouting some defensemen, because we do got some retirements coming. What do we have in that way? All right, so we got Makinen on his way up. We're going to have Holtby as a top 4. Some top 6s. Ulevi can stay on as a top 4 for a while, but yeah, we are going to need some guys to take over those top slots. Makinen's on his way, hopefully up. We kind of need another elite guy, which I would love to try to get. Thing is that guy here. He might be. Thinking perhaps this offensive defenseman, or this two-way defender. But this guy's only guaranteed to be top 4. Like, I'm pretty sure that's only top 4. Maybe green top 4, but that's, I don't know. Maybe not at the same time. So, I could try to get into the top 5 in some way and try to just let the computer pick. I want to see if any of these guys want to give up that pick. And maybe I could just use value to trade. Okay, they want to give up their first, so probably no, like, franchise players here or anything like that if they want to give up that first. But I'll see if I could blind trade up for this first overall. If not, then not too sure. Still in those our 2 firsts. We're not quite close to that, but we're getting there. I could throw in a second or 2, and we can still get this first overall pick here. So yeah, we have Buffalo's second, who freaking hit the Stanley Cup with us. Okay, let's see if I can throw in one of these seconds. I want to hold on to one of those seconds. I got like 2 firsts and a second. Could get us that first overall. Yeah, that could do it. And then we could let the computer pick the best player there, or at least the player with the most trade value. And I would like to try to do that. Because these other two picks don't seem like they'd be incredible. The value's not good, but if I can get this pick, you never know. Doesn't meet the trade block needs particularly well. Kai, I kind of want to hold on to at least one of these seconds. Because, as I recall, I think we're getting short on some role player type guys. Maybe. Let me see here. Alright, like we still got... Let's see. Not really, actually. No, we're actually kind of good on that. Yeah, never mind. We are actually still pretty good on those role players, yeah. Yeah, because most of our role player core is pretty young still. Granlund's on his way out, but then we still got Sarenheimo, Gianta, Myers still decent. Yeah, we still... Nah, I think we'll be fine on that front, actually. So, yeah, I could just go for that top guy. For first overall, man, I don't know. Do I want to give 2 firsts and 2 seconds? Not really, because I mean, it's guaranteed elite, but how good? That's what I'm looking at. Like, how good? Let's see. How much elite potential do we have here? We got, okay, Baertschi's going to be on his way out. We could always use this guy, but I would rather use that guy to, like, trade for something instead of, like, going up in a draft. We're going to have Wild who could replace him. But I think he's what? Yeah, okay, he's a sniper. Righty. He's a righty sniper, but he could play the left side. So we got Wild. We have another good sniper coming up. We still got Varlamov, who's another good sniper. Got playmakers. Yeah, it's the defenseman I think we really need. Yeah, it's that defenseman because we got Makinen. Got one more elite defenseman, and then we could build around that. The thing is, man, I can't guarantee that that's the top guy or that's the guy I can get. Plus, it's another offensive defenseman in that top. So if I'm going to trade up, I'm going to just get what I can value-wise. And that's what I'm going to look at. So the thing about trading up is we give away a lot to trade up here. They want to give it up, but it's a lot. So, well, let's see. Let's see if it will be worth it. Let's throw in our... For some reason, it looks like our second has slightly more value. So we'll throw in that instead and see if we can get this. Doesn't mean... Yeah. I would have to do 2 seconds, in which case I want to take back something else. If I'm throwing in 2 seconds, I want to get back something else here. Like at least their third. Or 2/3. Like one from next year too. That might be too much, because that actually looks like very similar value. But I'll try those anyway. Yeah, it looks like extremely similar value. At least the blocks are matching more. Doesn't meet the trade blocks. Okay, let's just go for 1/3 here. Let's just go for 1/3. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so we got that. I'll probably just let the computer pick this pick because I like I said, I don't have them too well scouted here. And it doesn't really matter what kind of player we get. All these players are all decent. I'd prefer the defenseman, obviously, but again, if he's not the best guy there or the highest value, then I probably don't really want him. I hope he is, and I hope they make that pick, but I want the most value for this right here. So I'm going to let the computer decide, and it turns out to be the left-wing playmaker, C. Knight. Okay, let's see what he's like. Just see what he's like so we can maybe compare to the other guys here. 72 at 18. Actually pretty freaking strong. So with that in mind, I might actually consider trading Baertschi for a defense of the real, or if he's really good defenseman. But maybe hold off on that. I don't know. I'll have to see. But yeah, this Knight guy. It's another. He might be a lefty though, if he's a left winger. Let's see what. Yeah, he was actually a lefty, though. So that's cool. Another playmaker, but hey, we could always switch Wild to a right winger, as he's a righty. Varlamov's a righty as well, which, no, actually he's a lefty. He's listed to be first liner, but that may change if we get, depending on how some things grow here. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this right here. Yeah, Stamkos on the way out. Yep. Good shape. We're in good shape. Okay. Yeah, I want to see where that defenseman goes, though. Because I might want to get him in some way, depending on how good he is. Yeah. Alright, so I'm actually pretty happy with that pick, though. Okay, he hasn't gone yet, so we might drop back. Still hasn't gone. I'll check out all those guys. I just want to see where he goes and check him out first. Okay, the Sharks got him 4th overall. Okay, let me check out that guy first at 4th overall. And then I'll check out those other guys here. I just want to see what he's like. 72 at 19, but with low value. I could get it because he's got lower value. But again, it's another offensive defenseman. Maybe I'll want to hold off on that to get some other type. I know Makinen's a lefty, so that'd be good, but I probably prefer a two-way defenseman there. Yeah. I don't know. We can always get that guy. I won't trade for him right now because we don't really need to. But yeah. We can always trade for someone like that. Okay, let's see these other guys now. Therian on the Florida Panthers, just to see what these guys are like. Where you at? Florida. I went the wrong way. Whatever. Two-way forward Therian. Let's see what this guy's like. Yeah, 77 at 19, so pretty damn good. Good value as well. Nice two-way forward action. A bit higher overall than our guy, but a year older. And I think the value is a bit lower. Okay, let's see about the Lightning there. Okay. I got Johnson on the block now. So let's see. Z Marlowe. Ooh, low value. 70 and 19. Yeah, really low value. Dropped off after those top two, but he still should be a decent player. And then, of course, we had the Sharks there. Let me see what the Kings get here with the 5th overall. Buzek was that sniper guy I was looking at. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to be low overall by the way he was kind of built. But let's see what his value is like. It might not be too high with the way those other ones, the other overalls, the other values were trending. Buzek. Oh, yeah, he's here. Yeah. 70 overall, sure, but 18. That's actually pretty good, but the value's a bit low, so he still could be good. But we're good on snipers. I mean, we have Varlamov, we have Wild, so we don't need a sniper. We needed a defenseman more, but we played the we got another good playmaker, which we will kind of need eventually. So there we have it. He's a left winger and everything. Okay, so our next pick will be coming in the 3rd round here, and I think I'll just take that. I don't really want to move up or anything else. It's been a decent draft and all that, but I think we got a good player. So let's move up. We're restocking as we go here, basically. So let's move on to get our pick in the 3rd round. Pick up a nice little. It depends on what we can get. Let's see. Might want to grab a defenseman if we have one decently scouted. We'll see. Okay, some goalies. Okay, looks like only top 6 guys and top 9 guys going here. I was hoping to maybe snag a top 4. Of course, it's gonna be extremely difficult in this area, but hey, it was worth a look here. This guy, two-way defender, guaranteed to be top 6. And how good is he? Alrighty, 17, decent stats by the look of it. But ooh, that actually could be. He'll take a while to develop, though. But hey, all these other guys will, too. This guy's going to be top 9. These 2 guys are already top 9. Grinder. Going to take. We have him really well scouted. He's always taking a while to develop for sure. This power forward, can't really tell. Looks like he'd be kind of better. How's that two-way forward guy looking? Yeah, all these guys take a while to develop for sure. Well, the top 6 I'm not too worried about. So maybe I want to grab this guy just because it looks like he'll start at a higher overall than the other 2. Yeah. I want to know what that Hecht guy is, though, yeah. Yeah, let's make that pick. Yeah, top 9. Let's see what he does. Because his overall looked like it was going to be decent. This is that guy. Because I definitely want to check that out. Because that overall was, I mean, at least his stats, even though they weren't perfectly scouted, they did look pretty good. Oh, my God. Not as good as I thought they were. Yeah, 65 and 19. Not the greatest pick ever. But, hey, it's just another top 9 guy. Let's see what that Hecht guy is going to be. Okay, not yet. Hasn't gone. There he is. Yeah, top 6 on Nashville. Let's see what he's like. Okay. There we are. Let's see what you're like, Hecht. 60 at 17. Yeah, so he's taking a while to develop for sure, but yeah. I don't know which one's better technically. They're both got kind of low value. Doesn't matter too much, but there we go. That should be the draft. I don't think we have anything else. We pretty much traded away all our later picks. But that's all right. So this might be the year where Berchi gets the send off, and I mean, he's never really been that strong of a playoff performer in my opinion. So I mean, yeah, it'd probably be better to put other guys in there. And he's always seemed like he has weird chemistry. Like he never has good chemistry with the guys he plays with, which is weird. But hey, I don't know. He did okay in the playoffs, but I don't think he did like tremendous or anything. I'll recheck all that. All right, so the entry draft is now complete. Here we go. Yep, we got Knight and Sizek. I'm really happy with that Knight pickup. Strong player, man. Starts at a decent overall. All right, so we can go to the re-sign phase now. I think he was that guy Canadian? I'm pretty sure it's Canadian, so I don't think we could play him in the AHL immediately, but that's all right. Let's see here. Otterize is going to need to be re-signed. I do not have my phone, so I will need to get that real quick. Be right back. All right, so it looks like we do have some big contracts to get. We need to get Yul Levy back. All right, so Yul Levy, we got Varlamov, Besser as well. Hopefully Besser starts being listed as second liner again. He's still listed me first liner. What a joke. Get out of here, Besser. You're not a first liner. Okay, well, we obviously want Yul Levy back for sure. He wants a 5-year deal. We can start things off at the 5-year. That's okay. It takes him up till he's 33. That's decent enough. Then we could always give him like a 2-year deal after that. But yeah, good enough player for this. So gonna have to give him a bit of money here, but that's all right. Actually, not as much as I thought. They're below 7.5, so I'm cool with it. Definitely okay with that. What is 7 point? Yeah, right. Oops. There we go. I can get him for right there. That's not bad. And that contract's good. We know we're going to use Yul Levy. So there we go. Varlamov won't need a too big contract, I don't think. And he was good for us. I liked him. He really started to find his place, man. If you look at it, his season was pretty good. You know, he got 63 points, but in the playoffs, you know, 13 points. It wasn't amazing, but compared to all of our point totals, it was pretty good. So I like him. We got to remember, Otterize, basically. Like, we had a lot of low-scoring series. Otterize was the guy that really carried. So he wants a 2-year deal. Yeah, it lines him up with Horvat, and that's the least amount of money I can get him for. It takes him up till he's 25. It won't take him up till he's done growing, but I'm pretty sure he looks like he's done growing. He might get slightly better, and I don't want to jack that up too much more. Yeah, I don't want to take him to like he's done growing and pay that much right now. I'll take him a bit slower since he's younger, so we'll do that. Save the money, because we will need to save that money. All right, we can get him for like almost just over 6.5. So that's pretty good for a first/second liner. Right there. Okay, Stamkos. We could always bring him back for a year. I'm not too sure yet. I'll have to see what else we got. I want Besser back. 6 years. That takes it up till he's 35. Well, we could always do that thing where we trade him. He wants a big deal. I would rather give him 5 years to line up with Yul Levy. 5 years takes him until he's 34, and at that case, we could decide to sign up for 1 year and let him go. 6 years, it would basically comes to a thing where we'd have to trade the guy, and he could always decline before, you know. So I'd rather stick with 5 years here, even if we have to pay a tiny bit more. But yeah, he wants a cash deal. He's been good. So yeah, I can get him for under 7. So yep, I like it. Right there, 5 years at that price. That's good. Now, just remember, that looks like quite a bit for like a second liner, but what you got to remember is inflation at this point. We're not paying too much above what he was making last time, so we're still doing okay. Stamkos, I'm holding off on. All right, Meyer. Yeah, I think Meyer's good. Tramkin. Still listed to be top 4, but I don't think he lost too much morale, so I could probably sign him again, although we are going to have Makinen jumping up and stuff like that. I could always trade him, though. Sign him and then trade him. See what we have jumping up. But yeah, Makinen's definitely jumping in. Someone's going to lose their spot. It's most likely Tramkin, but do we want it? We could probably get something back for him. Okay, Gionta, yes. Got to get Gionta back. He wants 3 years. I don't necessarily want to... That's a lot, but he is a good third liner for us. 3rd/4. So I don't want to give him that many years, I don't think, though. Meyer, though, yes. Yeah, I think I liked Meyer. Again, short term, like no more than 2 years. Yeah, I'm not giving these guys over 2 years. Okay. I'll do a few 2-year deals because we do have Horvat coming up on a 2 year. So I'll give a couple 2-year deals to these like to third liners. So we can still have room to trade them if we want to, like after a year or something like that. But yeah, so this guy 4.25 is what I'll have to get him at for 2 years. Not terrible. I'm holding off on Trampkin still. Sarenheimo. This guy, okay. Ooh, okay. Since this guy mostly plays fourth line, I can get him for 1 year at less. I know he's not too happy now, but I can get him for about 3. I can get him for 3.5. So, just maybe under that slightly, but he is not. He is kind of ticked, so I'll bump it like to right here. I could get him there, but I'll try to get him here first. And actually, I'm just gonna bump it up to there because I think he might decline. Yeah, he might decline. So let me just do that. Okay, Elvinus Kreider. Need Kreider back. Kreider is good. He wants a deal. Not really. Still get him for like 1.7. Still really good for a deal for Kreider. There you go. Holding off on Elvinus right now. Pratt. I think no, we just released Pratt. He was nothing. We just picked him up in a trade. Release him. Okay, Hutton. Apparently Hutton liked him. Trampkin, I'm still holding off on because I'm not too sure yet. Jonta. Didn't I offer this guy? Should have. I didn't. Okay, let's give him the 2 years like Sarenheimo. Okay, he stays right there, so at 3.9, so I can get him for around, let me see, I'd say like, yeah, I was going to say 3.3-ish, just above that. Really good third line contract right there. Third/fourth line right there. Okay, we can get him for that. That's a really good contract at this point for third and fourth line. That's like an in-between contract at third and fourth line. Stoll, okay, Stoll actually dropped. I figured that might happen. I hoped it wouldn't, but it did happen. But still, he helps out our AHL, so 1 year deal for him. Yeah, only one. Ooh. Okay. What the? It looks like he's going to jump fucking back up. So, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me get him for a salt. What the hell? Yeah, I can get him for like a 1 year easy deal like that. He could, yeah, I think he might jump back up. That's hilarious. He just needs to get good, apparently, Stahl. Well, okay, if he's listed to be a minor, so if I play him in the minors again, he gets good again or something? I don't fucking know. Hell, dude. Crazy. All right, a lot of these defensemen here. Witherspoon, 25 at this. Maybe can replace him with some of these other guys. Giftopoulos, not too happy. Some of these guys, yeah, some of these guys I'm going to have to let go. Let's see here, though. Novoselicev, hell yeah, I want this guy back. 2 years, 22. I'll give him 3 years at 22, though, yeah. Because I plan to use this guy for a while. Alright, hold off on a couple of these that I don't know about quite yet. Damn, we have a lot of defensemen here. Let me see. Let me just check on this defenseman situation. Because we're going to have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. What the? Where's our 6? Oh, yeah, Pars was our 6. And then Makinen's coming up. Bunadine. This guy looks decent enough for depth. So I'll hold on to this guy for sure. Yeah, just 1 year, though. 1 year, 2-way deal. Fleury, Giftopoulos, I could probably let go at this point and play some of the younger guys. Yeah, I can play Stoll, have Marat, play Moreau. Yeah, I can let go of these two guys for sure. Because we have a lot, yeah, we have a lot of these kind of, yeah, I could let go of Fleury and Giftopoulos now. As good as they kind of were, we have better, I love Fleury as depth, but I might sign Fleury, but I'm not going to sign Giftopoulos. So Giftopoulos gets out of here. I might still sign Fleury to hold on to because he's super good for that depth role. Like, yeah, his stats are really strong. Like 82, 86, and 83 is really good for depth. I know his offensive stats aren't strong, but to fill in a top 6 role, that's good enough. And again, Makinen's probably going to be going up. So we're going to have him and Pars. 2 lefties, but whatever. We're going to have more righties coming up. Yeah, Trampkin. If I sign Trampkin, I'm trading him, basically. If I'm going to sign him to trade him. So that's going to be a thing. Yeah. Let's see here. So, AHL, we're definitely going to have Boumediene and Stoll. Maybe the top pairing. You can go 4, 4, okay. This guy, no. Only 63 at 20. I'm going to say no to that. That's not good enough. This guy, nothing. Let's see here. Let's do the count. We're going to have 1, 2. Okay, yeah, all these guys, basically. Yeah, all these guys right here. So, yeah, I will sign Fleury just 1 year, though. 1 year at a two-way thing. Yeah, Miraz, I could sign, like, a 1 year thing. Get him pretty cheap, too. Pakarinen, yeah. Although he's not getting too good, yeah, I could probably pick up someone better. But in that case, we could trade someone like this. But yeah, 1 year deal for him. And then this guy, Pody, I could hold on to. Let me see here. Or I could let that guy go. 70, 22, only 75. I think I'd probably just let him go because this guy's at least, 80. I could probably find someone a bit better. So time to free up some space with that guy. 70. We already have a 70 who's already there. So why try to build someone else up, And then this guy we don't have to sign. So all those guys we should be able to get, and that'll be solid. That'll be a solid defensive core. And yeah, we have a big one right here. I was not putting him off deliberately, but yeah. Okay, oh man. We're going to have some AHL guys here to sign. Well, I fucked him up, Grow. Get out of here. He's a solid backup, though. Okay, well, we might have to trade some of these guys here, because we have more younger guys making moves here. This guy's Swedish. I like his locker room chemistry. What the hell? Who's this Pasquale guy? Alright, I love Marmolin, but yeah, maybe it's time to get another younger guy in there. These two are 28, They're both listed to be other goalies. So, oh man, will grow scratch. This guy might not. We could just use him for value here. Let's see. I got to sign this guy to 3 years, though, because he's fresh off that. I think both of them would need to be signed to 3 years. So I could sign or trade a couple of these guys. Pumanov's not too happy right now, but that could reset. That will reset, and if he stays in the AHL, he'll be fine. And then we could trade Marmolin or trade one of these guys. We'll see value-wise. Yeah, I'll sign both of these guys, because why not at the end of the day? This guy could get decent. This guy probably won't. There's probably someone better than this guy. 21, 74 red. If he was 20, I'd do it. But yeah, I'm going to actually release him. There's probably someone I could find who's better. I'll keep this guy as the one, wild card. If there's someone better in free agency, I'll get him. I could trade one of these guys or trade even O-Man. Okay, let's advance a day here because I did do a lot of signing. And yeah, I don't worry. I will sign our goalie. I didn't even check on him yet, but I will sign Autorize. Let's just advance a day here. We had 50 mil to work with, so we ain't going to run out of that right now. I know that. Especially with the guys I held off on. Oh, Besser rejected. Okay, so he didn't like the years I offered him. So I'd have to give him a tiny bit more. But everyone else looks like they accepted, so remember Besser. I do want Besser back. I didn't want to give him those 6 years, take him up to his 35. I'd rather take him up to his 34. Yeah, we still got 28 mil. We are perfectly fine. We can still sign Stamkos if we want to, but let's get Besser back first. Yeah, 5 years only, man. I don't want to give you... I'll pay him a bit extra just to not have to sign him for 6 years. I don't want to do that. I'm not extremely comfortable with that long of a deal for him. 5 years is fine, but yeah. Okay. So 6.9. I'll get him for 7 flat because that's what it's saying, 6.9. Let me get him for 7 flat for 5 years. So there we go. Yeah. I think I did his math wrong. I think I did it by the number below instead of the number that changed when I did the math. But I'll give him 7 flat because I did still change his years. Trampkin, I could sign to trade. At this point, I kind of might as... Ooh, never mind. I might just release Trampkin. That's a lot of money, and that's a lot of money to trade to someone just for a top 6 guy. So I might not be able to use this guy's value, but good thing is we did win another cup with him. So, I mean, I could afford it, but I'd have to probably retain to trade him, So, I don't know. I'll think about that. Elvinus. Maybe a guy to help out the AHL still. And definitely not a depth guy. I might just want to make some room for other guys at this point. Maybe. Maybe that time. Witherspoon I was holding off on as well. Yeah, we did. We have won two Calder Cups in a row with our team here. It might be time to get rid of some guys. Yeah, we got Novoseltsev. This Pody guy, 23, sniper. He's got really good defensive stats though. Yeah, I'm actually gonna sign him. Just a short one though, 1 year. Yeah, let's get him for a shorter one. 24. That's a good age. Liston. I don't think this guy gets too much better. Although he is only 22. Maybe I'll just want to sign some of the younger guys, release some of the older ones. Cullimore's got such a freaking strong shot, though. That's why I love him. And he helps out that team like a boss. Okay, but yeah, a couple of these guys I got to let go. Audison, I think this guy's a grinder. Yeah, I'll let Audison go. We don't need that anymore. We'll let Audison go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're holding off on Trampkin still. Elvinus. I don't know. Again, guy that helps stuff out, but I think we'll have a couple guys who are... Yeah, Wild should be ready, at least for AHL, but I think he actually might jump into the NHL. But we still got a lot of these type of guys, you know? Witherspoon is center. Let me check what we got on centers, though. How many centers do we have? We got, yeah, those NHL guys and one Alsner. Actually, we have a few. Yeah, we should be okay for centers. This guy, I'm not going to bother with this guy. I can probably release Witherspoon. We could try to get someone better. Although he is good, he probably helped us out a lot. Oh, fuck, his offensive stuff's so good. And his defense is actually decent, so he could be an injury guy, but, yeah, I don't know. I'll sign him just because of his defensive stats, and he could be an injury guy. Might be able to get an right there, maybe. Yeah, okay, but I got to release a couple more of these guys. These guys can hold off. Let's go back to the forward end of things here. Elvinus, I might let him go finally, and I might just get someone else. As good as he is to help guys out, maybe other guys are ready for those top-line slots. So yeah, I will do that. I think I'm going to release Elvinus. What's he want? Let me see what the contract is. Okay, no. If I tendered him to go to like free agency, I could trade his rights, or I could see if we can get picks for him. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. He's UFA. That's right. I've signed him to too many deals before he was 26, so it won't work. Liston, Martinuk. Martinuk, I don't think is getting good, so I could probably just release him and try to find someone better. At 23, still only 75. Even though his defensive stats are okay, I'm not feeling it. Yeah. I'm not feeling either of these guys, to be honest. Like I said, I could probably find some guys who are better. Like, let's see. This Knight guy, he's Canadian, so I don't necessarily need to sign him yet. Sizek, looks like he could play immediately in the AHL, which I'll probably do, even though he's only 65. Let's sign him. Screw it. Let's sign him. We could play him. If we could play him, let's freaking do it, you know? Downey, Canadian, doesn't need to be signed. Binnington, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, Grinder. He's Canadian anyway, so he ain't going anywhere by the looks of it. Okay, I might want to free up some space here with these guys. Yeah, I think I do. Fuck it. I'm just going to free up some space. We could sign some more guys in free agency here. I think we can find a lot. I even might cut Elvinus loose. As good as he is, man, I think we can find some couple people better here. This guy, sniper... Yeah, I could, again, find someone better. I could probably find a sniper who's even better than him, so screw it. Okay, Elvinus. Yeah, I probably will release him, I think. Yeah, Martinuk, bye. Same thing. Not quite good enough. I'll go younger just to have more chance to grow. And maybe sacrifice the Calder Cup. You know what? Fuck it, Elvinus. Too long, man. It's been too long with you here. Yeah, we'll get him one more. Yeah, we'll still have some roster slots here. Alright, and of course we need to sign So here's the big one. Fucking hell. Yeah, he wants his money. Calder freaking, or Conn Smythe winner wants cash. Yeah, I can't really give him long. I gotta do short-term deals with the guy. He wants money. I can't really blame him. He's a beast, man. The way he plays, oops, I don't want to divide that. The way he plays, man, it's well, fucking hell. I can't, let me do the freaking math here. Let's go. Time. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can still get 8.7 is not too bad for 2 years for this guy. So yeah. Just above that right there, yeah. It's a lot, but, dude, you can't replace this guy who plays like he does. I mean, Jesus. Just look at him in the playoffs. Look at him during the regular season. He's a freaking beast, so he's well worth that money. Again, let me advance a day here. We could still probably sign Stamkos if we want. We'll have to see. We'll have to kind of gauge where guys are going to jump up. But I don't think we're going to have a second-line replacement center right now. Well, Gagliardi. Yeah, see, that's the question. Again, but we could put this guy on the wing, but then... Yeah, Berchi's going to have to leave. Someone's going to have to jump up if we do. So, okay, I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do with Stamkos here. If we did move him, he's going to decline. Like, he's going to just decline more. That's one thing that's kind of putting me off. He's going to decline probably to an 85 and get worse than that. Are we just going balls for the wall for a cup? I don't think so anymore. We just repeated, you know? I mean, it could work. Only 13 mil, though. Yeah, we're at that point where we'll have 13 mil. So the thing is, if we move out Berchi since last year, we'll have more money. Stamkos could spot fill. I'm hoping Letang grows, because we kind of need him to. I don't know if he will, but I'm hoping he does. It'd be great to have him grow. Gagliardi, same thing. If this guy grows, and that's our second-line center right there. I'm really hoping he does, because we kind of need him to grow. That'd be solid. Play with, like, Besser and probably Letang, and then that could be better. And then we have Varlamov, Horvat, and Berchi, and we could maybe move Berchi. Yeah, I don't think we need Stamkos. We could always sign. I don't know. I can get him for cheap, but it looks like we won't need a center. You know, Gagliardi should hop up. Letang, he's not going to replace the top left winger, but, like, here's the thing, man. If we sign Stamkos, we have to move Berchi, which we might do anyway. But we might want to pick up a replacement for Berchi, you know, because we can't bank on Stamkos. We have other guys coming up, but they're not quite ready. Like, we have, what's their names? Those, the guy we just drafted is one. But, yeah, Knight is the next guy, but he's not going to be that quite ready yet. We're going to have Wilds as well, but we might switch him to the right side, depending. So, Besser actually might be moved. I could have signed him shorter term, but we could still move that contract. Again, this guy could play left side if he wants to. So, yeah. Those are our main guys. Those are our main guys right here who are going to be coming up. I think we'll actually need Berchi for this entire year. We'll have to see how he does, but it's looking more like we need him rather than Stamkos, because our second line's set now. Gagliardi, it's no guarantee Gagliardi jumps up, but he should. Yeah, there's no reason he shouldn't. But then again, we could, if Stamkos declines, third line for him. You know, like, who else is going to jump into that third line role for the center? We got Granlund, but he's fourth line. We don't actually really have the center. We actually don't. We'd have to sign one. So, ooh, this is actually presenting it. So, yeah, Stamkos could actually go wing, or he could be, yeah, I'm actually more leaning towards signing Stamkos now. Although it costs money, costs quite a bit of money, especially if I'm moving down to 1 year, which I will only get him for. But hold on. What could I get this guy for? Again, we can always trade him off, but again, we can always trade Stamkos. Ooh, like 8 flat for a year. That's a lot, especially if he's going to be moving down to the second line. We would still have 5 mil to work with. That is quite a bit if he's going to be moving down. But we don't, I mean, there's no harm in it right now because we can afford it. And if he keeps declining, who fucking cares? Like, we can afford it. We're not going to, especially if we move Berchi, we can afford it, plus another player, maybe a rental to hold space, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Like I said, we can always move guys off. It's not, we can always just move some guys off. I get them for maybe a bit lower than just 8 flat, like, right there. Not much lower, but it's a risk. But I think it can work, man. Especially if Gagliardi, if he jumps up a little bit, is not quite listed to be second line, which I don't see a universe where he won't. This will be fine. We could just play Stamkos third line, give him some power play time too, and then we can keep Granlund on the fourth line. And I know we were playing with Meyer, I think, in the center for the forward core, or were we? No, we weren't. We had Gagliardi. That's right. We had Meyer at there at one point, but yeah, Letang second liner, man. So we have a second line of hopefully Gagliardi, Letang, and Besser, and then third line like Stamkos, Meyer, Gionta, fourth line Granlund, Serenheimo, Kreider still. And then we'll see if Wild jumps up. Might have some guys to move out still. We'd see if Wild jumps up, stuff like that. Wild should jump up. I don't see a universe where he doesn't. Makinen's going to jump up as well, which means to sign Trampkin, to trade him at this point, I don't even have the money now because I signed Stamkos. So we're going to just have to release Trampkin for nothing, which is okay. It sucks because he's a great freaking player, but we have guys coming up, you know. We got, what the fuck, did Stoll jump back up to an 81? He still has to be minor top 2, so I'm okay with it, actually. Hey, yeah. It's unfortunate that we're going to get nothing for Trampkin, but in one way, we didn't just get nothing for him. We won the Stanley Cup again with him. So that's my logic behind that. Yep. Hopefully Hope he gets a nice jump. He's been playing good. He has freaking tremendous offensive stats, but I do want him to get a jump. Yeah, Makinen's coming up. Parse, the partner next to him, good enough. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Let me advance. Let me see if there's a universe where I can get this guy by advancing a day, seeing what we have left to work with money wise. But I'm not seeing it now. I'll be sure. I'll do all the diligence and stuff like that. I just don't think it's gonna happen. We spent a lot of time on this already, but there's a lot to do, man. A lot to do. Yep. Okay. Important to you to get the contract duration you wanted. Well, you didn't get it, so I don't know what you're talking about, Stamkos. Unless I did sign up for 2 years and fucked it up. I don't think I did. I really don't. No, I didn't. Okay. That worried me for a second. I was like, wait a second. I remember moving it to 1 year. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, so we actually could sign Trampkin. Just to trade him. Seems fucked up to do, man, but got to be cutthroat sometimes. He's not going to have a whole lot of value, especially if we only, move him down to 1 year. But we can sign him. It's still a movable contract. Someone will play him in their top 4, so fuck it. Let's see what we could do here. Yeah, we could trade him right at free agency, basically. That's kind of fucked to do. But hey. Yeah, I can get him for like 5.3. We'll see. We'd still have some money left to sign some guys, so we're good on that. Yeah, fuck it. We could sim up till after the jumps and then trade him too, and I think that won't matter as much. I think if we traded him at free agency, that would matter, but we're not going to be... I don't think we're going to... going to sign anyone. We're going to sign prospects, but we don't need any roster players, so we're solid in that sense. Yeah, we're solid in that sense for sure. Yep, okay. Let's get Trampkin back, at least for just to have value. And in case something crazy happens. But most likely we're going to trade him. There we go. We got Trampkin back. It's I love Trampkin, man. But yeah, he's being supplanted right now, especially wanting some top 4 times. So yeah, his time's up. And we still got some money left to work with. So we're good. Let me just double check everything. Make sure I don't have anyone outstanding who needs to be signed. Nope, not looking like it. Let's see, Knight. No, he's Canadian. Don't need to be signed. Downey. Pretty sure he didn't. And those other guys aren't worth a damn. Yep. Okay. All good. Okay. So we are set. And we can sim into the free agency now and see what's available. Like I said, we're mostly going to be looking for prospects here. Because that's all we really need. Yeah, man. Yeah. Updated the trade block. I wish you wouldn't. Assistant coach, I wish you wouldn't. Okay. John Tavares here for some reason. we probably could have afforded the guy anyway, but good luck to the team who's able to get him. I don't know if a team will be able to afford him. So we'll have to see. Good luck, John Tavares. Top say he's going to decline too. You could just tell he's going to decline. Alrighty. So yeah, you could argue definitely better than Berchi, but I'm like, wait a sec, Berchi or Tavares. Good spot filler, but again, maybe that's a thing. Trade Berchi. I'd have to trade Trampkin though. Yeah, yeah. See, if I would have known that, if I was gonna make that move and knew you guys would have wanted that move, I would have held off and then done that kind of deal, like trade Berchi and then sign Tavares. But I don't know. It's again, this guy's gonna decline anyway. Could be great. Don't get me wrong. He's a fantastic player, man. Great offensive stats, great shot. Like, yeah. Yet again, didn't know. So let's see the potential guys here now. Top 9 guy there, 1969. It's close. Oh my goodness, I might just pick this guy because he's higher overall. Huh, interesting. Maybe. Oh my god, 75 at 19. I know he's only 7th, but that's really strong. That's really strong. Keep looking though. 19 at 71. That's pretty damn good. Grinder. Not bad defense. Ooh, not bad defensive stats either. Yeah, those defensive stats aren't bad. They're relatively even, but they're high for his overall. Yep. Take a look at that for sure. All right, let's see what else. 76 at 20. That's strong. Yeah, a lot of teams interested in him, no doubt. Playmaker, though. But again, could help out our scorers. Second line or something. 69. Nah. Top 6, red, 73 at 20. Oh my god, 77 at 20. Top 6 forward. Holy fuck. This guy, okay. This guy is can't miss. Beyond a doubt. This guy's can't miss. Yeah, I don't even fucking care. This guy's can't miss. I'm signing him. Pittin for sure. Wow. Yeah, that's super strong. This guy's an enforcer, huh? Yeah. Okay. 74. Yeah, there's a few in there, but I prefer the 75 and higher guys. Yeah, I want to pick and choose. So that one, oh, for fucking sure. Yeah, I got to get that guy that I saw. All right, so that pretty much ends it. But you guys should have seen the main names there. And you guys will help me out. Let me know. But I definitely want to sign that red top 6 forward guy. That guy was incredible. There's a couple defensemen, or at least one defenseman in there I want to get. Let's see, goalie type guy. No. Yeah, not really. Nope, not looking like it. Not looking like it. Because this is the guy we released, you know. He's the best one there. So I think we'll just hold on to O-Man, see where he gets. Yeah, and then hold on to the other 2 guys. And we don't even have to play O-Man. He should still grow scratch because he's listed to be other goaltender. We'll have to see, but yeah, I don't really think we need any of those guys. So let me know about those prospects. There's definitely a couple of those guys that I was really interested in. So let me know about them, and that's what we'll do. And I don't know if I'll be able to get that whole trade Berchi and get Tavares deal. That seems like a bit much to ask right now, but we'll see if we can maybe swing that. We'll have to see. All right, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought about the draft. Remember to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one.